Okay, the first thing I did, this is a problem. It says a krypton atom mass 83.9 U moving with the velocity of 0.8 kilometers per second to the right, and a water molecule mass of 18.0 U is moving with a velocity of 0.40 kilometers per second to the left, collides head-on. The water molecule has a velocity of 0.60 kilometers per second to the right after the collision. What is the velocity of the krypton atom after the collision? The symbol U stands for atomic mass unit. So the first thing I did was I drew a sketch of what's going on. See, these are the two heading straight on, and this is after they become in contact with each other, and this one is pushing this one. This is after the collision, before and after. So the first thing we start with is the this formula right here. It's P1 final plus P2 final equals P1 initial plus 2P initial, and now we can substitute P for equals mv for each momentum, and it is easiest to work in the terms of components. So then we get this formula, and we get it's M1 V1 final plus M2 V2 final equals M1 V1 initial plus M2 V2 initial. So, which is so we know that since M1 divided by M2 equals 83.9 divided by 18, we know that it's 4.661, so we can substitute this for 4.661 M2. So we come here and we plug it in, and it gives us 4.661 M2 V times V1 final plus M2 V2 final equals M1661 M2 V1 initial plus M2 V2 initial. So then we do some simple algebraic equations and break it down and get it to this, and we get V1 final, which is what we are looking for, the velocity of the krypton after the collision. So we're looking for the velocity of the final. So it equals 4.661 V1 initial plus V2 initial minus V2 final divided by 4.661. So then we plug in all our numbers, our values, and we substitute, and it gives us 0.59 kilometers per second. And then after that, so it's after the collision, the krypton atom mass moves to the right with a speed of 0.59 kilometers per second. So then we do M1 V1 initial plus M2 V2 initial, and we plug in our values for that, and it gives us 60 U kilometers per second. And then we do the same for this one, and it's M1 V1 final plus M2 V2 final, and it's 83.9 U, and we, with all our values right here, we plug them in and we simplify it, and it gets 60 U times kilometers per second.